Hey, Dr. Amy here. In this video, I'm showing you 10 anti-cancer foods. You do not want to miss out on the foods that could help keep you cancer-free. The food you eat, it matters. Whether you're years out from your diagnosis or just recently diagnosed, this video is for you. You can either fuel your cancer or fight your cancer, and we do that through your food. Let's start with this green powerhouse, broccoli. Broccoli contains sulforaphane, which is a known anti-cancer compound. Sulforaphane helps detox the body and keep you free of certain types of cancers. And while broccoli is a great place to start, it leads to the importance of having a plant-forward diet. Research consistently shows that having a diet that's rich in plant-based foods, like broccoli, consistently leads to lower rates of cancer. So including more plant-based foods like broccoli into your diet, you're not only going to get those cancer-reducing benefits, but you're also going to get micronutrients and vitamins that lead to good overall health. This is a major step in keeping you cancer-free. Okay, but up next is berries. Whether it's blueberries, blackberries, or raspberries, these little powerhouses are packed with antioxidants. Antioxidants help neutralize the free radicals in your body, and it's free radicals that can lead to the development of cancer. Now, free radicals can eventually cause cancer. Most of the time, our body actually stops this from happening or progressing. When a free radical causes a cell to mutate, it's actually detected by the cell, and the cell ends up killing itself. It's our body's way of protecting ourselves. But if mutations happen at specific times, then the mutation can go undetected by the cell and opening up a window for cancer to occur. But a lot of DNA damage is just random. They just happen. Now, cancer can be more common in older people because the cells have had more time to divide and grow, and therefore there's been more opportunity for mutations to happen. Now, there are known risk factors in our lives that can contribute to cancer. Things from our lifestyle, our environment, or our hormones. But what's unclear is why people who have been exposed to no risk factors still develop cancer. We've all heard stories of that super fit 40-year-old who goes for her first mammogram and ends up having breast cancer. There's still a lack of understanding as to why some people with absolutely no risk factors develop cancer and why other people with many risk factors might stay cancer-free. Okay, but back to berries. Personally, I love starting my day with a bowl full of berries. Not just because they taste sweet and are delicious, but they're incredible for their health benefits. Now, let's talk about garlic. Now, beyond its aromatic and flavorful qualities, garlic contains an anti-cancer compound. There's been studies that suggest that garlic may reduce the rates of certain types of cancers, especially colorectal cancers. I try to include garlic as much as I can in my cooking, and not just for the health benefits, but it tastes great too. Okay, next up is number 4, leafy greens. Leafy greens like spinach or kale, they're nutritional powerhouses. They're rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. These nutrients play a vital role in supporting the body's natural defense mechanisms. I often incorporate leafy greens into my salads or my smoothies. They're versatile, and most importantly, they're incredibly good for you. Try to use a combination of arugula, bok choy, or spinach. But that brings me to number 5, turmeric. Turmeric is known as the golden healer. This spice has been used for centuries in traditional healing, and for good reason. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, it has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. These qualities make turmeric a promising candidate for potential anti-cancer benefit. However, it's critical to note a potential interaction between curcumin and tamoxifen. Tamoxifen is a medication that's used to help prevent the recurrence of breast cancer. Now, some studies suggest that curcumin may potentially interfere with the effectiveness of tamoxifen. So if you're undergoing treatment or on tamoxifen, it's critical for you to contact your own healthcare team to make sure it's safe that you take tamoxifen and also take a turmeric supplement. But adding turmeric as a spice to your food has very little potential to interact with tamoxifen. The reason why is because the dose matters. When you add turmeric to your food, you're adding a very small amount. But when you add turmeric as a supplement, that's a mega dose. The dose matters. But this is a reminder that even the healthiest supplements have potential to interact with your cancer treatment. Now, cancer survivors that are taking this drug called tamoxifen may be concerned about turmeric, and that's understandable. This makes sense. And if you want to avoid adding turmeric into your diet, go for it. If you feel safer doing that, then I fully support you. But there is something you should understand. The dose of that turmeric really does greatly matter. So overall, you are safe eating turmeric. Okay, but up next is fatty fish. Let's not forget about fatty fish like salmon or mackerel. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids and have been shown to reduce the risk of certain types of cancer. Omega-3s play a critical role in reducing the inflammation in our bodies. Personally, I try to incorporate fatty fish into my diet at least twice a week. And next up is green tea. Green tea is another favorite of mine. It's not just a soothing beverage, it's a cancer-fighting elixir. Packed with antioxidants, green tea has been studied for its anti-cancer properties. I make it a habit of enjoying a nice cup of green tea at least once a day. Going back to that veggie aisle, we have to add more cruciferous vegetables. These are things like cauliflower or Brussels sprouts. These vegetables have been studied for compounds with that anti-cancer potential. They're not only nutritious, but they add a nice crunch to your meals. I love roasting Brussels sprouts as a tasty side dish. Okay, and that brings me to the next food, tomatoes. They're not just a kitchen staple, they contain lycopene, which has been studied for its anti-cancer properties, specifically in reducing the risk of prostate cancer, whether in salads or sauces or simply sliced. Just sprinkle with a little bit of salt and they're healthy and delicious. Okay, and now on to the last anti-cancer food, mushrooms. Mushrooms have been gaining a lot of attention for their anti-cancer potential. They contain compounds like beta-glucans and polysaccharides, which are known to help promote the body's immune system and fight against cancer. There are a variety of flavorful mushrooms to explore and include in your meals. Okay, but now that you know my top anti-cancer fighting foods, the next thing you need to know is what foods to avoid eating after cancer. That's exactly why I'm linking up this next video here. Click the link here. I'll see you in the next video.